The production area of contract controller is perhaps the most difficult area to give a brief overview. This is due to the many areas of your business that it can cover. This overview will aim to give you an insight into the functions that fall into this area of the business. The production dashboard will give an instant overview of employees who are clocked in. A listing of contracts or non-contract work that employees are currently working on, and a list of all current contracts that are going through the company. As employees scan that they have completed an item, this will be displayed here so that a production supervisor may check the work and then class as completed if satisfied that the work is of a good standard. By double-clicking on a contract, you can easily see where items on the contract are up to in production, as well as seeing the current operation stage an item is at. As items are completed, you can see the storage area that they have been allocated to. Similarly, when they have been dispatched on a delivery note, this can also be seen here. With the system instantly being updated from timesheet scanning, you can see if an item is still within the overall scheduled hours, or if it's starting to exceed this. You can set the system to have all the required operations that your company has within production. Again, you can instantly see how each area is performing on an item of the contract. This screen may also be filtered to show the required items to make the listing more manageable. Double-clicking on an item will show the item's schedule in greater detail, along with any production notes. Scheduled hours are originally taken from the estimate, but may be amended by production without affecting the estimate or costings. The scheduled start and end dates for each operation is easily done by entering either the required start or end date and letting the system calculate the dates based on the scheduled hours. You also have the facility to add a break in the schedule, and by entering a different start date to an operation, the system will automatically calculate the dates for the remaining operations. Once this has all been set, you can generate a production tracking sheet. This will be used by employees to scan when they are working on the item. As well as keeping track of where the item is and how many hours are being spent on it, this will automatically be entered onto the employee's timesheet as well. As well as having a detailed comparison between actual and estimated hours for each item, a comparison is easily seen for the contract as a whole. Easily create purchase orders that are immediately added to your job cost for the relevant contract as committed costs. Different types of purchase orders may be formed for the relevant items being ordered. This one being for materials from suppliers, and items may be ordered from the same supplier, but for different contracts, or stock, if required. Other types of purchase orders are to subcontractors, where retentions may be held if required. On a purchase order for plant hire, on adding the required hire date, the system will calculate the scheduled off-hire date, and this will also remind you in other reports of what items you currently have out on hire. On completing a purchase order, professional-looking documents with your company details and logos, along with terms and conditions, may either be printed or formed as a PDF and emailed to the supplier or subcontractor. By ordering items that you generally keep in stores to a stock code, on receiving the goods, items are added into stock. These may then be issued from the stores to a contract when required, and the cost for these will be automatically added to the contract, and the stock availability will be reduced accordingly. Delivery and collection notes are easily generated, ensuring that all items for a contract are loaded onto the vehicle. Documents are generated so that all parties are aware of what should be delivered or collected, along with the facility to produce identity labels for the items. With a facility to set up interim valuation dates, never miss a stage payment again. A professional document may be produced, detailing the percentage complete of each bill item, along with any site materials that are to be charged for, and any variations to orders. Variations to orders are a key area of the contract. VOs may be added to the contract along with who instructed them and on what date. If a VO is under discussion as to whether it should be included or not, it may be excluded from the contract sum, but will still show on the listing as excluded. Having a comprehensive document register, drawings, photos, and any type of document may be uploaded into Contract Controller and stored with the relevant contract. These may then be viewed, or downloaded when required. As soon as a contract is created from a quotation, the option is given to produce a production package, where a general project handover sheet is produced, along with a projected material analysis and a labor analysis. With different dashboard settings: production control, purchasing, contracts, and stock control, each production area is immediately aware of what is happening in their production area. Thank you for taking the time to look at this presentation. Please do get in touch, and we will be happy to show you more in greater detail.